Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Entertainment Therapy with your host, Dr. Ian. I'm so sorry that I've been away for so long. I haven't done a video in a matter of, I don't know, it feels like weeks, but it really hasn't been that long. I've had the worst case of pneumonia in the first 48 hours, and I actually was diagnosed with it last Saturday when I was coming back from my trip. And guys, it got worse from there, man. The first 48 hours of me being back home, some of the most excruciating pain in my lungs, or in one of my lungs, just radiating throughout my entire body that you can even imagine. So I'm getting I'm getting better. I'm just kind of picking up prescriptions, and I have to wait a little bit, unfortunately, but I figured since I'm waiting, let's do a video. And this is a video I've been wanting to do for a while. It's a better late than never video, but it's something I've been wanting to talk to for a while, and that is the ultimate cut for Batman v Superman. Now, I'm sure of you are like, oh my God, stop talking about it, especially some of those people that have spoken to me about it before already, but let me tell you this, though. Some people haven't heard my opinion yet, and I want to get it out there. So, first of all, let me say this. What I thought of the theatrical cut, just in general. Looking back, I thought the theatrical cut was a decent movie. By no means a perfect movie, but there was a lot of things in the movie that I liked. But then again, there were quite a few things that I didn't like. For some reason, people have been thinking that because I liked the theatrical cut, just liked it, that means that I thought this movie was perfect. Hell no. This movie has plot holes the size of this car. In fact, there's no real complete story. There's certain arcs that are completed, but then there's other things that are left completely wide open, and it's like, why did that happen? Why did Lois do that? Why is this there? What? There was a lot of that throughout the entire movie. Even the editing. The editing was so choppy and so erratic. It made a 2.5 hour movie just really spacey, and it had a lot of content but no substance. There wasn't anything to latch onto story-wise, or even emotion-wise a little bit. There was a few parts that kind of tugged at me, but even the parts where they were trying to do something emotional or something, heart-tugging, it didn't have that resonance with me because the movie was so rushed through. But I understand what they were trying to do, and I admire them for that. And you know what? We can talk spoilers. I'm going to talk spoilers here because this is a much older movie. The scene that I'm referring to with the emotional tug is when the entire Senate just explodes. And we see that look on Superman's face where he's just tearing up because he felt helpless. There was nothing he could do. And that was a really emotionally raw moment, but then it's just skipped over so fast. We don't have, most of the scenes, we don't have that time to really take in the scene. It just skipped over so fast. It goes, scene here, scene, end of movie. It was really fast. Now, but overall, basically a rushed movie. Now let me talk about real quick my favorite part of the movie, including the theatrical cut, and then I'll move on to the ultimate cut about my thoughts on that. Batman himself, Batfleck, Ben Affleck, whatever. Wow. Again, people are trying to tell me, Ian, are you sure about this? Are you sure that you liked him? Are you sure? Yes. I'm telling you right now, my favorite Batman yet. You heard me. Over Bale, over Keaton, even Adam West. There's some purists out there that love Adam West, and that's fine. There's people out there that their favorite is still Michael Keaton, and for good reason, Christian Bale. Don't get me wrong, guys. Christian Bale knocked it out of the friggin' park. But I loved what they did with Ben Affleck. This is a completely different Batman. This is the Batman I've been dreaming about having on screen. Not only do we get him investigating crimes, interrogating criminals, even him at the back computer doing his analysis of things that he's found on the field. There's great banter with him and Alfred. It was perfect. And then including that warehouse fight sequence. Woo! That was the icing on the cake. Ben Affleck knocked this role out of the park and easily the best part of the movie. Now, on with the Ultimate Cut stuff. They changed they added an extra half hour of footage that makes this movie a total runtime of just about 3 hours. It's a lot to take in. Now, am I saying also that this Ultimate Cut is a flawless movie? Guys, again, no. This movie is not flawless. If you didn't like the theatrical cut, you might like this cut a lot better because it's an actual complete story. They fill in the gaps. I'll give you a few examples. The Africa sequence in the theatrical cut, they expand on that. Instead of Superman just kind of showing up and destroying a building or just doing something minute really quick, in the theatrical cut, he drops down to Africa, he saves Lois, and then it cuts to a courtroom scene of this lady saying that Superman destroyed this entire village of people. And then we're thinking, wait, what? That's not what we saw. We literally saw him saving Lois. So what is this woman talking about? Well, it comes to find out that in the Ultimate Cut, what happens was Superman actually saves the entire village and saves Lois, but Lex Luthor's henchmen frame Superman. They wipe out an entire village and they burn the bodies, which gives us our first arc for the movie, which is why people are hating Superman. Not just for the Africa reasons, but because he's an alien. He's a god among men. What if he turns on us and flips the script and we're all screwed? And again, really like that stuff. It was really well done. That's actually the bulk of the extended stuff. The rest of it is little, maybe 3 or 4 minute scenes that actually add a lot. There's some more dialogue sequences between Alfred and Bruce. There's more Superman. There's actual investigation going on between Clark investigating the Batman. It's riveting stuff. There's an actual arc. Clark is not whining in the corner, well, Batman sucks. He's doing all these things, and Perry, why aren't you doing anything about it? Batman sucks. Basically, he turns into a child pouting in the corner. What this movie does, it takes that and turns it on its head. He takes initiative. He goes to Gotham. He interviews people. There's even an entire prison sequence where some crazy stuff happens with Lex. There's actually a few things that I don't want to spoil if you guys haven't seen the movie, but I'm telling you guys, if you guys watch the theatrical cut of Batman v Superman, and you guys came away very lukewarm or not liking it, I think you guys would appreciate this movie, the Ultimate Cut version. You guys would appreciate it more. There's a complete story. There's more Superman in there, and actually the scenes that they add, instead of this being a Batman movie, which the theatrical cut actually kind of was, this kind of turns it on its head and kind of becomes an actual Superman movie because they add a little more time. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much all the time I have now. I had to kind of cut this one short. Once again, if you guys can, help me out by subscribing and liking my videos. And if you want to, please leave a comment down below. And as always, I'll see you at the movies. See you guys.